Thomas, I don't got all day here. Let's get a move on.
People are scared. We need to get this one. Follow me. Body's this way. I'm getting too old for this. You gotta crouch to get under the tape.
Yes, I quite like the sort of, ooh, Thomas, there's nothing outside. The body's in the building.
You don't have to say it as well, he says it.
I know, but he was really quiet. For me, at least. I was going to say, I quite like the very cinematic sort of opening credits. It reminds me of a couple of different films.
Yeah, that's what I was probably getting at. Yes, that's cool. Doesn't let us go down there.
Come on, let's go. Body's rotten as we speak.
Ew.
The patrolman on duty said there was a mannequin involved, just like the matchmaker. Whole damn city's crawling with sick killers. God, and why do they always have to kill in such maggot-infested dumps? Why can't they pick a nice spot without addicts and gang members for once? Someplace not so damn dark. Jesus H! Nearly shot the bastard. Come on, this place is creeping me out. Nothing's down there. It's this way.
There was a guy.
There's clearly something down there. Oh, and if you're wondering, because of the little key prompts coming up at the top, we are playing this on a gamepad. We're not playing it with a keyboard and mouse.
Part of the reason why I played it in easy, because the controls are a bit
Yeah.
There is a sequel that I'll be playing as well, but that's on console, so it's easier. It probably won't look as good as this, weirdly enough. Or at least it won't look as high resolution, at least. Mostly.
Your stupid car broke my light. Better turn yours on. I hear you're afraid of the dark.
Yeah, and I don't like people talking about it.
Butthead, yeah.
Jeez.
I like all this sort of dirtiness. It looks like. I
Yeah, it looks
suspect
lived
it's
in,
all
has clutter.
Oh, they've sort of cheated a little, I think, and a lot of them are just sort of like it's the texture on the floor is just the floor. They're not actually objects. So that it sort of makes it a bit easier for the engine, I assume.
114, report in. Have the feds arrived?
Becker here. FBI on the scene. Over and out.
Copy that.
Agent Thomas, this is Officer Becker. Becker found the body on patrol. Agent?
Becca?
Sick bastard.
Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. This is Lieutenant Rosa. I'm your lab tech again on this one. Our wireless data transfer system enables you to investigate and collect evidence at the scene of the crime, and transmit it to me for analysis. When I have results, I'll contact you via your cell phone. All right, let's get to work. Let's start by determining the cause of death. When your instincts tell you evidence is nearby, prepare a forensic tool. The system will select the correct tool for you, so don't worry about that.
Did you hear that? Wireless over mobile, that's amazing.
there's lots to take in the scene, but we'll talk about that, I think, when you've done this little mini tutorial.
Like, you know what else is amazing? That, like, your tool knows what to do, even though it's your instinct which has led you there, which means you have mind-reading tools. Yeah, not really.
Unless you want to talk about the scene before you do the tool. There's lots.
Well, we have some time, I think.
So we've got lots of little child mannequins, none of which have faces. And I think they're all missing hands as well. Like, none of them have hands either. Which is pretty creepy.
It's like he's created an audience.
Yeah, hence all the eyeballs as well on the wall. Which is cool, and there's lots of...
His torch is working now, is it? Oh, no, it's not. That's
it's just reflecting it.
Which would happen, actually, because of the parabolic...
That's what, yeah, they're made out of. And there's lots of details. So she's a dead corpse, but that's not a corpse, the other one on the table.
If she wasn't a dead corpse, she would be a living corpse.
There is actually lots of detail on the body, yeah. They're not bangles, it's where she's been tied up. They're on her wrists as well.
Oh, is it tape?
Yeah. There's lots of actual detail.
Oh, she's not wearing bangles, guys. It's tape. And she's had a meal with this mannequin here.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have attached legs. They're falling off.
I don't think I can duck. So yeah, yes, there is a lot going on.
It's cool. But yes, we have context-based tools.
So if you anyway, we can pull them out using the pull-out button, which happens to be this one.
Use the UV light on the corpse and find the trauma point. It'll glow a bright purple.
And then you press it again. And I know it's saying use mouse to aim, but you can sort of go in and out.
You take a picture, essentially.
And it'll tell you where to point it. Because it inverts the arrows, but it's here that we want to take a picture of. And about that far away.
Just a sec. Strangled by hand. Very forceful. Finger marks clear, except bruise intensity indicates the killer's right-handed, and missing the index finger on that hand. There must be something more. Something we're not seeing.
So it shows us what it is basically in the cutscene. There's something up with the head, yeah?
Yeah.
Run the laser light over the crime scene, and if there's evidence, it will show up a bright green.
Hey, Becca, get the lights. The agent's laser works better in the dark.
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
No, I think he's actually being...
helpful. You have another find the right point moment.
Processing image. That's it. The same mark.
Exact same MO as the others?
It's the work of a guy we've been calling the Matchmaker. Kills young women violently, poses them in grisly tableau with male department store mannequins. Mannequin always slightly disfigured by a mark on the face.
Any luck on the mug book searches? I bet the killer has the same mark.
No luck so far.
Becker, no smoking at a crime scene. I don't smoke. Well, someone was. It's coming from in here. Dang it! I can smell the cigarette smoke.
There's an ashtray over there.
He's right above us. Call for backup now.
This is Officer Becker. We need backup immediately. 4th and Stark. Potential homicide suspect still in building.
Officers are on their way. ETA 10 minutes.
Copy that.
Becker and I will head up the fire escape. You wait here for backup. Shit. Okay, now he's playing with us. Change of plans. Becker, secure that door. Thomas, check out the building and get these lights back on.
All clear, Agent.
Sooner we finish up here, the better. Let's go. Oh, and for Christ's sake, be careful.
Agent Thomas, Officer Becker. I don't know if they're on a new drug or...
Thomas, Dickinson, there's one coming your way. Addict amped up on something.
I like all the mysterious sounds.
And so begins Condemned Criminal Origins.
Oh, I like the moody lighting too. I like the shadows on the floor. Very cool, very cool.
Federal agent, come out peacefully or I will use force.
Oof.
Oh, yes. The city's full of them now, Thomas. Addicts, vagrants, psychotic individuals gone terribly bad. They come in all kinds, but mostly violent. Be careful.
It's funny actually, because it always reminds me of Mad Max, the original. Well, I haven't seen the remake of Mad Max, but I'm assuming they've changed the plot slightly from the original. In the original Mad Max, it was weird because it didn't feel like the end of the world yet. It felt like it could be approaching the end of the world, and he's still working for the police and driving a normal car.
Right.
And then as the film progresses, you sort of realise more and more that either society is literally just disintegrated to the point where you don't have police forces anymore, and he's still doing police-type work, despite the fact that that's pointless.
Sort of in a what else am I going to do kind of way.
Or it was already like that, and it's a bit like, why is he there? But yeah, this feels like much the same thing. This feels like
You're right on the cusp
just
of everything falling
before
apart.
everyone loses control.
Oh, and if you're curious about the two main voice actors, because I was. Rosa is a video game specifically actress. She played Maya in Infamous, which I thought was interesting. Whereas your character is actually like a proper actor, TV actor, film actor. He was the cop in Heroes. This is one of his most recognizable roles. Oh, are you
You
gonna
can kick enemies.
kick him while he's down?
That seems quite mean.
I did a little. But they're both very good. Very good. I don't think it has much of a cast. There's only a couple of people.
Oh. Speaking of which. Just thought I'd show you what detection tools we had. We have UV light, which you've already seen. It can illuminate the presence of blood and other inorganic circumstances, say no. Evidence under the UV light will grow a bright purple.
We have a laser light, and the laser light can highlight a wide array of trace elements. Evidence under the laser will glow a bright green.
We have a gas spectrometer, which can pick up odors and airborne elements. The more bars illuminated, the closer you are to the source of the odor. Which means we also have
A sampler. Sampler collects physical samples from a crime scene.
the 3D scanner. The 3D scanner collects three-dimensional informations.
And then finally, a digital camera, which captures crime scene images.
Yeah. Very, very cut-off music there. That probably should fade.
It did rather. It was a bit abrupt. But I think we can now just explore. Check ammo. Very nice.
Now, what I think's a shame is that this game has a hood at all. I think they could have gotten away without one by having sort of the fact that you actually manually check the ammo.
Which I kind of like in a way, the lack of music. It feels tense.
So, there's this bookcase blocking our way next to this cupboard and this other bookcase. So we'll have to go around that blockage.
Oh, eyeballs.
More on this wall as well.
If I remember rightly, there's collectibles in this game as well, aren't there?
Oh, do you think there's might be one? Ah, there we go.
So we've got metal pieces. Collect birds and metal pieces to unlock achievements. And so, yes, I think you usually
eyeballs are an indicator, aren't they?
You look out for those eyeballs.
We are not planning on getting them all.
That's fair enough. Just some building detritus. Is this our way through? No?
Okay. Oh.
What? Oh, I love the footsteps. Yeah, that's really off-putting.
There's no actual jump button, weirdly enough.
No, you're kind of allowed to go where you're allowed to go. There's a guy right there, to the left of the pillar. Jeez. Oh, what's wrong with his face? Or is it like a balaclava?
Some sort of mask.
Oh, you can see out again. I kind of like that.
Well, it makes it feel like a
larger area, yeah. Health kit?
Once again, don't need it.
Ah.
Oh, thank goodness. Takes ages to open that up.
You have unlocked run. Yeah, I like the moody lighting. And it looks like there's a tiny noise filter almost. There was a guy there.
We went this way anyway.
Oh, there he went to the right.
I didn't see.
Saw him. He ran from the left to the right.
Like another bit we can't really go past.
Hmm.
Thing is, I think we went everywhere through here, unless it's done the same thing where it's opened up somewhere new.
You're gonna double check you can't squeeze in another way. You can't open those doors?
What, these ones? Oh, I think I tried.
Okay. Then yes, it must be wanting you to double back. That doll said something, by the way.
No smoking area.
Okay.
Not that I didn't notice it.
It was over there, yeah. Are we like psychic or something?
Does give that impression, doesn't it, that you're sensing things that have happened.
And there's a lit cigarette on the floor, so it wasn't that long ago.
You're extremely recent. That's not how guns work.
We pinched our gun. That seems very dangerous. So yeah, we can now pick up random melee weapons, and they have sort of rating and damage and speed and stuff, as we saw there briefly. We can attack, we can block, etc.
We can kick, we can dance, we can sing!
It's a little bit of a shame it didn't subtitle that guy.
Yeah, actually it is.
Ah, we can move objects now.
With our minds. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
He's away. I was going to say, yeah, there's a little room there. I don't think we need to rush too much. I suspect it's letting us see what we're allowed to see, as it were. I just want to soak up the atmosphere. Which is nice that it still feels atmospheric, because the game is getting a little old.
Oh, absolutely. This is quite an old one.
But you know, I can suspend my "this looks a bit old" for, you know, I'm enjoying it still. Not that way. Sounds of above. They're running around. Nicely blocked that time. I think there's another one. No? Okay. Also, I suppose if you wanted to go back and get those health kits. Do you remember where they were? To the right?
No. Oh, it's through around there, yeah.
Yeah, and through there, and to the right, and to the right, there. And then
I like the sound.
Go out and to the left, and to the right. Forward here, and to the right. And then you're back where you were when you were being attacked. Oh, you could grab his weapon on the floor there, yeah.
Better
2x4.
speed, better block, worse reach, worse damage. Better damage, better reach, worse speed, worse block.
It's a large pipe, I believe we only have a small one, yeah. And those are eyeballs there on the wall right in front of us.
Mm-hmm. It's playing a thing that hasn't stopped yet, though. Oh, but this is a sequence. So yeah. Well, let's have a look over here for some metal. Metal!
There we go.
Metal or birds is what we'll look out for when we see those. It also wouldn't let me use the torch either.
gas spectrometer.
Not to remember that it just says do 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 do. This.
It's basically warmer, colder. It can sense a body. Why? Why would we want to pick it up?
Like that. Do 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 do.
There's a guy over, like, look out into the right when you come round. Like, there's not a guy hiding behind the door. I was expecting it, and he was going to whack you. Very cool. Oh, right, yeah, there were health kits in that glass.
Yeah, it's just saying you smash. Don't really need it.
No. Small pipe, yeah. Rebar bent. Some big heavy pipe. Fire axe required.
Spoilers, we get a fire axe at some point, obviously. You should forsake them now, I think.
Well, you can see in that room. It's the one with the fire axe required. There's something in there.
TV. Make sure to come back here once we've got a fire axe. Once we've got a fire axe, go. Peter, look back there.
Okay.
Thomas, answer me. What's happened? We heard an explosion.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a fuse box shorted. I seem to be trapped over here, and I believe the suspect has my gun.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Here, take this fire axe and chop your way out. You can always find an entry tool somewhere around to get you past barriers. You can even use things like an axe or a sledgehammer as a weapon. They do a great deal of damage, but they're slow. Swinging a lead pipe busts heads faster if that's what you prefer.
Thanks.
Yeah, you need the tips. Becker and I'll go around the other way. Try and stay in one piece. Oh, and one more thing. If you find yourself in a sticky situation, use your taser to temporarily stun your target. If you're close enough, you'll find it a great way to disarm the slug of his weapon.
Cool.
Slug.
We have a taser.
First time I heard it, I thought you said slag.
Slag.
Slag. You know, like
Yeah.
1970s drama.
It's nice of him to tell us we have a taser so we can use it now. You should go back and open that door now that you have an axe.
Yes, thank you.
That was what I was joking about, because it's like literally to the right, that forward, that's that door there. You were like, Michaela, tell me when I get an axe to come back.
That's how I talk, is it?
And then you literally got an axe. Now we can see what's on this TV.
Unlock achievement.
Go on then. You've unlocked the bronze detective achievement and you're wiggling that chair.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I thought it would play or something. Or was that
I know, that would have been cool. That would have been very, what, Alan Wake has like little bead videos, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Chop through doors. And people, I see.
Here's Thomas.
Oh, we missed.
Oh, there's more than one of you.
So we now also have we've got a health bar, a running bar that appears underneath it, and then yeah, you have a third taser bar that comes down the bottom. He's there. He's behind that pole to the left.
He's a hiding man. He's hidden. Oh, he moved and kicked that. He is the height of stealth.
The old 1-2 punch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good that it tries to come up with Xbox controller. Press that. Well, I just picked one. Basically, it comes up with 4 different sort of finishing moves you can do.
Right.
And I picked one. That was up. I don't know what the other ones do. It sort of tells you, but they're not very descriptive. Like one says snap, one says ram, one says punch.
You can try them out. You can see back through that hole.
Actually, it kind of sucks that it displays. I'll show you what's in the options menu. Because the weird thing about this game is that in controls, for that, you set the axes. And it's like, okay. And then to set the actual controls, you go to keyboard. I know, you go to keyboard. And then you set them up like that. So we've got these ones. Oh, it's because I've taken off the actual other buttons and then sort of remapped them to these. But yeah, so there's like ram, slam, snap, punch. That was ram.
Which I can see, yeah.
So we can do the other ones later. I just thought I'd show it off. So easy to set up on the control.
It did look like a bit of a mess, yeah. I think there was another guy, but he went ahead. I think you're better off keeping the axe for now.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's useful in terms of there's doors.
Yeah. Its face was really messed up.
Didn't quite get through the wall there. Why are you telling me how to block?
I know, it keeps on giving you these combat warnings, and I'm like, are we getting attacked?
There was a guy.
You wait quite long to hit him.
Oh, it's just not very responsive. Right, let's try this one.
Which is... Snap?
Snap?
Yeah, that was the snap. Oh, guy.
Yeah, that's me doing it as fast as possible. Let's try slam. Didn't really look like you hit his head off anything.
No, it wasn't that violent, actually.
I was hoping you would be able to do snap, and then on another one would be crackle, and then there'd be pop.
I see.
But it didn't work like that.
That was a bird.
Yeah, and there was no real indication it was there, so I'm worried I'm not going to be able to collect all those. That's
But we don't.
awkward.
We don't need to collect them all. We're just going to enjoy the game.
Well, they're not Pokemon, you know. I love the sounds in the background. Really paranoia-inducing.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I like actually they've gone like no music because you want to hear sort of steps and weird things.
Like that. Anyway, before we advance into this room, which will kill us,
we're going to leave it here. Yeah, we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Die, die, die. It's that sort of music.
Yeah, this particular one, well, I don't know if you noticed there from the intro, is Monolith, so it's by the same people as Fear. In fact, it's the same engine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because admittedly, I was thinking, like, I don't know anything about the people who've made this.
Well, now you do.
And I don't know if you need to adjust volumes or anything.
Maybe. Probably not, it's probably fine. Nice thing about this is that we have a profile, and look, we've got an Ansel Begins profile. Yeah. Although I am going to start a new game, and I don't really care about achievements and stuff.
I don't know, probably not. Let's have a look at it. I like, known in Japan as condemned psychocrime.
Psychocrime.
It's like, what?
That makes it sound like a Phoenix Wright game.
A little, well, because it's an interesting game from what I've seen.
I'm going to play it in easy because actually the controls are kind of awkward. No other reason.
And yes, it's by Monolith, who are based in Washington. And yes, they made Fear and Shadow of Mordor.
Oh.
Just for some context, because I like to give a little context.
And,
but
yeah, they're making Shadow of Mordor now as well. Right, anyway, let's start a new game.
Yeah.
In easy, as I said earlier.
Cool.